What up, gamers? It's your boy King Threat Speculator once again with another video. Like, subscribe, don't subscribe. Listen. Let me break this shit down real quick, man. I'm over here I haven't put out a video in weeks because I'm working on this documentary. 2 documentaries. And, you know what I'm saying? Keep expanding. Whatever, nigga. Whatever. There's shit happening, nigga. I ain't got time, right? On top of work and all this shit, nigga. I ain't got that much time no more. But I had to stop what I was fucking doing once again to break this shit down because once again, the motherfuckers want to react, man. You got Xbox niggas reacting stupidly as they normally do, but now you got PlayStation dudes reacting without thinking about what's actually going on and trying to make a conspiracy out of every fucking thing, bro. And it's crazy because it's just a goddamn job opening. Here, let me explain. Because I know a lot of y'all motherfuckers is like, but they said this and it's like, God, fucking weirdos, bro. But let me explain, okay? This position that you see on the screen for the Senior Director, Multi-Platform and Account Management, okay? So this is going to be the Senior Director of their Multi-Platform Account Management, okay? Account managements of what? Each and every digital store that they are on currently. That means Steam, Epic, Xbox, Nintendo. They're currently already in these stores. Okay? They have a job opening for a motherfucker to be the boss of bosses. Meaning this guy is going to be a director. He reports directly to the vice president. And the power trickles down, right? So he's going to be the guy that reports to the vice president. People are going to be, there's going to be supervisors or managers that report to him. And then supervisors who report to the managers who report to them. And then account managers or whatever the fuck the underlings are who report to the supervisors who report to the managers who report to him who reports to the vice president, right? Now, the first misconception that I see is that motherfuckers think that this job is a new job when it is not a new job. It's impossible for it to be a new job as they've had this job or they had this job is a necessity for what they are doing, what they've been doing, what they've done in the past, and what they're doing now. So let's go over the overview and I'll break it down for you even more. So in the overview, it says you will be reporting to the vice president, commercial management as the senior director of multi-platform and account management. You will play a critical leadership role in shaping and executing the global commercial strategy for PlayStation Studios. The commercial, right? Fuck, man. I just hate to see motherfuckers just not pay attention to what they're actually reading or not understanding what they're fucking reading. The commercial strategy for PlayStation and Studios software titles across all digital platforms beyond PlayStation hardware, including Steam, Epic Games Store, Xbox, Nintendo, and mobile. Now, I know this part bothered y'all a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because it had Xbox in it. And I'm like, bro, they got games in the Xbox store right now as we speak. Nintendo store as we speak. Epic store as we speak. And it got games coming in the future to these platforms as we speak. It's not something new. But I guess y'all want to treat it as new or treat it. I think everything needs to be new for y'all to make y'all argument. But it's impossible like I said, it's impossible for this position to be new. Impossible because they've been doing this for years. They've been needing somebody to manage this shit. They've been having somebody manage it. It's just that this person has retired or whatever the fuck, right? Or maybe even like how Six said, maybe it was different people doing it and they just made a new position to make it easier for everybody else. Could be that too. But I'll get more into it. Let me continue this shit. This role is accountable for optimizing title profitability. So this role is going to be in charge of how these games are distributed and priced and what sales are going in where and what when whys and that kind of strategy to make sure that they remain profitable, not to mention having to negotiate with these stores. It talks about a little bit about that at the end of this overview. So let me continue. Um, it goes enduring cross-functional alignment and leading a high-performing team focused on multi-platform expansion, mid-range commercial planning, and platform partner management. So as I just said, the platform partner management part is them doing negotiations and making sure that um, they're that bridge in between Sony and whatever store, be it Steam, be it Epic or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that what's going to be 30% per se. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm paying 30% for this. Oh, I'm paying 20% for this. Oh, how much percentage are we getting out of what do you call it? Add-ons and fucking microtransactions, or um, the monetization data that these different platforms will have that Sony would need from them in order to optimize how they make money off of that type of retention or off of that type of monetization. Where they, for example, say you got a million motherfuckers who enjoy this certain level. Well, let's expand on that level. They give that information back to the developers or back to Sony or whoever, their vice president, and that goes over onto the people who are working on the game and saying, hey, make some more sugar cookies for this stage because these niggas like it and they might buy some sugar cookies, for example, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's not. I don't know what you guys people are saying. Third party this and third. This position has been around. It has to be around. PlayStation has been a multi-platform. Not even PlayStation. PlayStation Studios or Sony has been a multi-platform entity for a while now. Ever since they had this position was needed even before they had PS Now on PC. Um, when they first put games on Steam, when they first put games anywhere. Ever since like PlanetSide, bro, like this position had to exist. I don't know if y'all know what PlanetSide is, but this position had to exist because it was outside of their platform. Anything they do outside of their platform needs a position like this. And there are plenty, and almost everything they sell is sold on different platforms. This is just for digital. They're not even talking physical. So they're not talking about consoles here. They're not talking about console sales. They're not talking about console or game sales that are in retailers like GameStop or Target. This is for the digital side of storefronts, not the physical side. It's just like you guys complaining that a game is at Target. You know what I'm saying? Like it's weird, but I get it because you've seen Xbox. But you got to understand that Xbox has a digital store. They don't have a physical store. You understand what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Steam doesn't have a physical store. They have a digital store. Same for every store that they just mentioned, except Nintendo. Nintendo has a physical shit. We don't have a physical store, but they sell physical shit to physical stores. But so does Sony, and they have another guy that is selling and buying shelf space in order to make sure that Sony's position in that store is optimized to get as much profit as they possibly can. It's all sales. This has nothing to do with games, bro. It has nothing to do with games. In the digital shelf space is kind of the same exact thing, bro. I even had a documentary about how Microsoft was trying to sell advertisers shelf space, basically, or a square space, I should say. Um, they were charging, I think it was like 3x4 inch or 3x3 inch square. Back in the 360 days when they had those tiles and you had like a square, or even the Xbox One when they had them squares, and you have a fucking ad in one of those. People have to pay for that. People have to monetize for that. People have to manage that space. It's the same position that this position is doing here with their shit, except with storefronts, you want to see different like ways to make your shit stand out in storefronts. You see it in Steam today, to where um, you'll see a PlayStation publisher section or a PlayStation publisher sale that people point out. That's what this job is about. This job is about making sure that their games stand out, that they deal with the negotiations of how games are going to be distributed and what they're going to charge in storefronts that they do not own. Okay? What makes it also funny is that nigga, motherfucking Helldivers is coming to Xbox. They're gonna need somebody. They gotta have Xbox in this job listing because it's part of the stores that they're gonna have to deal with. Period. Fucking Marathon on Xbox, Destiny on Xbox. It's like people forgot that Microsoft, that Sony now owns Bungie in full now. Bungie is no longer an independent entity anymore. So whatever Bungie has on Xbox needs to be monetized by somebody as well. So they've been having these things since like PlanetSide days, since EverQuest days, but it's expanding clearly because back in the PlanetSide days, it was just like PC, whatever PC store it was in or whatever the fuck they did it. You know what I mean? Now you got multiple storefronts growing. And Xbox is, like I said, on the digital side, there isn't even, you guys are worried about that. People think it's coming to Xbox. It's coming to Xbox. Like, nigga, shit's already coming to Xbox. We talked about this shit 2 weeks ago. It's not that it's coming to Xbox like, oh, we're going to bring all their games and they need this guy to do this and they hired this guy just for Xbox apparently. Like, so stupid, bro. No, it's just that these games are coming. MLB The Show is on Xbox. MLB The Show is on Nintendo Switch, but I guess people have forgotten that these games are there and these games need to be managed in a proper way. They need to be managed. They need to have these games stand out so they can make profit. They are literally up against everyone else when it comes to these platforms. You know what I'm saying? MLB The Show is up against any game on any platform, and they can't leave it up to Nintendo to place their game or do specials on their games or do sales on these games. Or, you know what I'm saying, try to have it to where their game stands out in their store. Same with Steam, Xbox, and any fucking where else. It's strange that you guys are willing to jump to conclusions so quickly and don't even understand what you're jumping into conclusions about. Motherfuckers really think that this is some sort of like new job and look, they're expanding. You guys listening to these Xbox niggas? These motherfuckers, the same Xbox niggas who told y'all niggas Xbox is doing great. The same niggas who've been telling y'all for years and haven't apologized yet, not a single time, about how much they fucking lied to you about fucking Xbox. The same motherfuckers. Y'all listening to them niggas. Y'all sounding like them niggas. It's like, damn, nigga, like at least come at it and think about what the fuck what you're seeing. Understand what you're seeing. This shit is fucking sales. That's it. It's sales. Fuck. It's just sales. They have to sell games. They are in these platforms. They need to make sure that these games are on display at the best that it can be. They got to make sure that these games are fairly distributed and they're getting their fair share of profitability. They want that 70+%. Probably try to get people down to, taking 25% and they motherfuckers get 75%. Whatever those deals that are made, and we see those deals happen all the time. Every single large publisher has this very same position. Every single one. Activision had it, and they made deals with Sony. For example, when Microsoft bought Activision, Activision made less money off of Sony because that deal that was made by the person in this position for Activision was null and void. Or no, actually expired. When it expired, then Microsoft had to have their guy come to Sony and then try to see what they're going to do. And Sony was like, fuck y'all, they get 30%. So, I think Call of Duty was only getting, Sony was only taking like 25% from Call of Duty. Now they're taking 30%. So they're making a lot more money than what they used to. But it's all about deals like this. This is the position that this deal is for. It's positioned for these people who are in charge of other people who are doing these deals separately and reporting back to them so they can report back to the vice president so they can actually see how much money they're making on this. Remember, this is a high profit margin position. This position is based on high profit margin. It's not a position based on when they collect how much money they collect from third party. Grand Theft Auto 5 on PlayStation store is a low profit margin deal. They make a lot of money because people buy a lot of games and they don't got to make them. And a lot of games come to PlayStation, so they make a lot of money from it. But with this, if they want to maximize, they're really going to have to negotiate and try to like position themselves to make as much money because they make a higher profit margin. They want to make it worth it. When their own games selling on their own platform, they make 100% of the profit. So, or 100% of the revenue, I should say, and profit. But I guess. But that's just what it is. You niggas wasting my time having me come try to explain it. I mean, most of y'all motherfuckers have been in the comment section saying I'm off and I'm lying. I'm just like, fucking read the overview. Understand what you're reading. Understand the position that's being had. Understand the position that they have up there. You know what I'm saying? Understand the position. Nowhere in this fucking overview does it say you develop games for Xbox or Nintendo or Steam. It's nothing to do with that. That's something that is decided by other motherfuckers. It's the same shit it was yesterday. All this is a new job position that opened at Sony that they're looking to hire because whoever it was before probably got fired or probably retired or got promoted. It just is what it is. And if you want to know what this job does, look no further than Steam and then go to PlayStation's publisher section or PlayStation publisher sale or whatever. That's what this is. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Understand that they have a lot of multi-plat games now. Like naturally. And when they bought Bungie, I never clapped. You never seen a video of me saying, oh, this is great, because this is not great. All it is, we just getting this, they just paying for the same shit and gonna be on multi-platforms. It's just some money moving. That's it. It's all lateral movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all the money that they getting off Destiny, you'll see some Destiny shit. Destiny is in Xbox's store. MLB is in Xbox's store. Helldiver's about to be in Xbox's store. You know what I'm saying? These games are in Xbox's store, whether you like it or not. Same with Nintendo. Same with Steam. Same with Xbox. It's the same situation that you was in yesterday. There's nothing new. There's nothing to hear. There's nothing. It's just a position that opened. You guys are crying over a fucking position that opened that you don't even understand what that position is. You just seen the word Xbox in the goddamn overview. And you got whole journalists making shit over this saying Sony's doing this and so like this. Now Sony is shifting to this. It's like, shut up. You don't even know the position that you're talking about. Nobody studies anything anymore. Nobody tries anymore. Everybody just fucking reacts to shit and then that's it. And they're gonna tell me I'm wrong until I'm right. Again, as usual, as always. It's fucking stupid. King Fast Game. I subscribe, don't subscribe. I don't know what time it is, my nigga. I'm working on fucking disturbing my time working on these documentaries, man. I'm trying to make them bigger because like this is gonna be the final season of Xbox's shit, and I'm making that shit. I'm trying to make it nice. I have a vision. In fact, shout out to J-Dub, gave me an idea a while ago about how to do a documentary, but I'm like, I hate to ask people for help on shit. You know what I'm saying? And I would need to ask people to help on it. And I want to ask Xbox niggas, but it's just them niggas is funny, and I just don't got time. That's why I can't do the award show because Xbox dudes are funny. You know what I'm saying? This is real shit. Like niggas be flaking, niggas is funny, niggas is lying, it's stupid, dumb over video games. Like can't even celebrate the shit. But yeah, dog, that's just what it is, bro. So to close. It's just a goddamn open fucking job position. Go apply for it, you fucking idiot. Go look at the shit. Go look and see what the fucking job duties are, bro. Go and check out and see what this God damn it, dude. Find out what an account manager is. Find out who does what, when, where, why, bro. Like, it has nothing to do. Nowhere in the fucking overview does it say some goddamn development of games for anything. All it's saying is management of software that comes from PlayStation Studios on digital platforms. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm out.